Hey everyone, this is Alease Michelle, your online marketing and branding coach, and today we're going to talk about the 4 steps to coming up with a perfect name for your business. Are you ready? Hi there, this is Alease Michelle, your online marketing and branding coach, and you are listening to the Lady Boss Talk Show. In this show, we're going to be talking about how to turn your passion, your side hustle, or your part-time gig into a full-time business with tips, strategies, and interviews to help you take your business to the next level. So let's do this. So let's get into it, guys. I got the 4 steps that you can use to create the perfect name for your business. I totally get it. Sometimes you don't want to use your personal name as a product or a service for your business or the name of your overall business. And you want to come up with a catchy name like Yahoo did and like Facebook did and like Pinterest did. They all have really nice, catchy names that we remember. So you might want the same thing for your business. So I want to give you the 4 steps to do that. So let's get right into it. Oh, before I forget, there is a naming and branding worksheet that you can download to follow along with these steps to help you come up with that perfect name for your business. If you just go to aleasemichelle.com/toolkit, you'll see this sheet is part of my whole toolkit. You can download. There's going to be several other sheets if you haven't already signed into it, but this sheet is included inside the toolkit. So go there to grab this to help you with these 4 steps. All right. So let's get to step number 1. Step number 1 is think about and ask yourself, what is it that you want your brand to convey? What do you want it to mean? What do you want people to feel and experience when they say your name or go and look at your product? Do you want them to feel like confidence? Do you want them to experience a very relaxed sensation? Do you want it to convey empowerment? Whatever those words are, then the second step, once you decide what you want your brand to convey, the second step is for you to write down all of those words. Now, sometimes we get stuck in our mind with certain words. So what I would recommend is that you get a thesaurus. Get a thesaurus or go online and look at words that might mean the same exact thing that you might not even thought about. I know sometimes I look at the thesaurus and I found words like, whoa, that's a really good word. So write all those words down. So that's step 2. Write them all down, list them all down on a piece of paper. And then when you get to step 3, this is the fun part. Step 3 is really the fun part, is when you start to combine the words to come up with unique words that are easy to pronounce, easy to spell, and it just really resonates with your brand. Okay, so put those 2 words together. Don't get me wrong, I think Yahoo did the same thing when they came up with their name. Facebook had a different name when they first started, and they changed it to Facebook. So I mean, think about Face and Book came together, and is one of the most popular social media sites. So you probably can have the same exact thing by just combining and playing around. So spend some time combining words together. The one thing that you do want to make sure is that the words are, like I said, you want them to be easy to pronounce if you put 2 words together to make one word. But you also wanted to keep it sort of short and concise. You don't want it to be really long, because then people might have a hard time spelling it later on. Okay, so once you combine a couple of words that you really like, the step that you want to go to next, and this is step 4, I think that's right, I'm at step 4, is to go to a domain. Go to domain.com, go to GoDaddy, and look to see if the name is available. And if it is, you want to immediately purchase it. You want to either purchase it as a .com, a .net, a .club, a .me, whatever. But make sure that you don't have any dashes in between. You don't want that, because some people don't remember that there's a dash in a word, or you definitely don't want any periods or numbers. Okay, so keep it really short and concise, and make sure that it's available. Okay, and using either the .com. .com is probably going to be the most popular. .net is probably the second one. Then you got .club, and you got .me. .me is really a popular one too now, and .tv, especially if it's a like a YouTube channel that you want to kick off. Okay, so those are the 4 steps to deciding a perfect name for your business. You want to ask yourself, You know, what do you want your brand to convey? You want to write down a list of words that convey that about your brand, and then you want to use thesaurus to see if you can come up with different names. And then step 3, you want to combine those names together to come up with one name for your product. And then you want to do a research and find if that domain is available, and if it is, you want to buy it. Now, this last thing I want to say is not a step, and this is just advice to you and anything you decide on. The last thing I want you to think about and to know is that whatever name you choose, if it's something that later on in life you just don't like, you can always change it. So basically what I'm saying is, don't get stuck on something that doesn't really need for you to be stuck on. Make a choice, make the decision, do the steps, and get this done. The worksheet again will help you clarify exactly what's the perfect name for your business. So again, go to aleasemichelle.com/toolkit so you can download this worksheet. All right, guys, so that's my tip for today. I will talk to you next week. Have a great day.